Hello, this tutorial will walk you through how to uninstall and reinstall Teams. I do know that a lot of our students seem to be experiencing several different various difficulties that may be connected to the actual Teams app, whether it's a microphone issue or a camera issue or a size-way camera, or not being able to connect to all the classes or see everything or load everything. So the one possible fix would be just to reinstall the actual Teams. If anybody's going directly through Clever to get to Teams, I would definitely suggest to try not to do that for Teams, because even though it is in Clever, the Clever version of Teams is more of an abbreviated version of the app itself, of the actual program. But the app itself has all the actual content and the full capabilities of Teams, which is the best program for our students to use. So I'm going to walk you through the fact that if you do have Teams on your device, or if you don't have Teams at all, this will show you how to delete it, or to download it. So if you already have Teams on your desktop somewhere, like I said, I'm not talking about the one in Clever, but the one in actual Teams, and if for some reason you're having any issues that could be Teams related, let's just go ahead and take it off and start again. So to delete it, you're going to right click, not left click, right click on the icon, because left click will just open it. So we want to right click and go down to where it says delete, and it's gone. Then we're going to actually go to Google, and we're going to find Microsoft Teams. Here it is. I'll just do that right there. And when it comes up, I don't know, the order of your results may vary depending on what you're using as your search engine, but you're looking for the one that's called Download Desktop and Mobile Apps. That's the Teams we're going to look for. So I'm going to click on that and open it. It's going to ask me what do I want to download for, and I'm trying to download to a desktop, not my cell phone, although it can be downloaded to cell phone, but ideally desktop is what our kids should be working on. And I want to say, yep, download Teams. Now, how long it's going to take to do this, it all depends on your computer, your internet connection, your speed, everything of that nature. So you just have to wait until it finishes downloading to get to the next phase. Okay, now that it's finished downloading Teams, and I can see it right here in my program under my Start menu, I see Teams, Microsoft Teams. I'm going to open it. And it's going to probably prompt you to sign in for the first time if you're just downloading it. This should not be the parent's email. This should be the student's email, the same account that they use for their regular DPS information. So I'm going to sign in right now as a student. This is that number, that's a 211 type number or something of that nature, whatever their student ID number is, at thedps.org. So that is their email, whatever their student ID number is, at thedps.org. Make sure I have the right one. All right, and you can click sign in. It's going to ask you for a password and ask you your child's specific password. And most students and families already have all this information by now, but that's that specific one. That's the capital first initial, lowercase second initial, and then 2 digits for the month your child was born, 2 digits for the year your child was born. And if they're a boy, it ends in 01, and if they're a girl, it ends in 02. So whatever that password is for your child, you would need to enter it as their Microsoft account to sync for Teams. And it's going to take a minute to load. Once again, this will all depend on the speed of yours. And then hopefully whenever it loads up, then you're in with your child. That's your child's initials, and everything will be right there again. So that is the best way to hopefully try to resolve any of the Teams glitches, is, like I said, just uninstall or delete the old one, reinstall it. And when you're using Teams, avoid going through Clever. Instead, go through the actual Teams app. So from now on, instead of going to Clever, I would just go straight to my Teams app, which is down here on my taskbar, or eventually it's going to pop up here once it's completely finished installing. So hopefully that will help fix some of the issues that you guys are experiencing with Teams.